Hey there guys, Duster Dan here signing on. Been a while since I've had a chance to get out and do some detecting, and I had an opportunity to do a little treasure hunting in the mountains today. Got a roofing estimate for one of my roofing customers up here, and while I'm up here I got permission to go ahead and detect his property. It was built in 1957 and started out here in the front yard alongside the driveway to the left side of the driveway where drivers would be getting in and out of their cars. And probably got maybe 5 different tones before I came on this really choppy tone. Looked like it was in the trash range. And turned down my ground balance manually down to about 80 from 95, 98. And as you can see here, looks like I've got a Jefferson nickel there in my first hole. This is the first target I dug. And there's also another 88, 85 to 88, about mid-80s signal right in here too. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the nickel out. See what the date is on it. Yeah, it's just a Jefferson. There you go. See if I can see the date. Looks like a 77. My hand's shaking, sorry. Yep, there we go. 77 Jefferson nickel. So okay, let me see if I can do a live dig on the one next to it and see what we got. Let me zoom out because the camera's having trouble focusing. Alright, so let's just set that one aside over there. And let's see what we got here. Nothing so far. I'll show you on the machine what it's ringing up as. Okay, nothing else in that hole though. So the other signal's right about here. So let me get the Garrett and I'll show you on the detector. Oh, turned it off. There it is. Well, doesn't seem to be anything there now. Yeah, there seems to be another signal there. I'm picking up the nickel, so I'm going to put that aside and see if the signal's still there or if it's gone. Yep, it's gone now. So anyways, that's a nice start, and I'll catch up with you at the next target. Alright, so there's nothing else in this one. That was a ghost signal. Alright, so I'll let you know if I find anything else. Alright, so here's my second target. Got a double blip coming in at about 90, between 88 and 91. So that looks real promising. Have no idea what it is. I suppose it could be a bottle cap. The bottle caps really deceive the Garrett AT Pro. And I haven't found a way around it. If anybody knows a way around that, how to adjust the machine to discriminate out bottle caps, leave a comment in the comment section below. But in the meantime, why don't we retrieve this target and see what it really is. Yeah, it's right near the surface, so that's a small target too, so about the size of a coin anyway. Oh, poor Garrett pinpointers, man. I wear this thing out. Okay, well, why don't we just get a shovel in there and see what it is. There it is. You can see it's round. Still don't know what it is yet. But you can see it right there. There we go. Looks like a clad quarter. Yeah, I can see the eagle on the back of it. Look at the imprint there. Pretty cool. Yep, clad quarter. Nice. I like how my camera's focusing up here too. It's been a while since I've used it, but it's always nice when they, oh, look at that. Just a couple years away from silver, guys. 66. Okay. Let's see at the next target, and we'll keep looking. I'll be back. Alright, so there was a series of pavers here and leading up to the front porch. So I got a signal underneath the paver. Moved it out of the way. And here's my next target. It's a copper penny. I don't know if you can see the date in there or not. Let's see. 75D. Nice. Thank you, camera. It's just a Lincoln Memorial, but at least it's copper. Alright, we'll see you at the next target. Alright, so next target. I got a formal complaint about my Garrett AT Pro. This thing does not do very well. This is the second time I've detected in the mountains, and it does not do very good with highly mineralized soil. It's got great reception and can pick up anything, which means that it picks up all the iron in the soil too, and when there's a lot of sand or gravel or iron in the soil, like up in the mountains, it's really difficult to hear between the noises and discriminate them out. However, I kind of like hearing all the noises as a avid detectorist. But anyways, I'm still underneath that paver. That last coin I found right in there, and so now I've got another target ringing up in the low 80s, high 70s right in here, and I'm about right on it, right there. So when we pull it out of there together, I'll let you see what it is. See if I can find my shovel. Found a couple of nails in here too, so yeah, that looks like a just a bunch of rust. Yeah, looks like a screw. A nail, a roofing nail. Yep. Oh well. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, see you at the next target. Alright, so I changed the settings on my Garrett here. I'm running it in Pro mode, Pro 0. I've got the sensitivity about halfway, and the iron discrimination all the way off. And it seems to be coming in a lot clearer, and I've got a nice consistent signal here in the low 80s, mid to low 80s. It's like a copper penny. It's reading about 6 inches down, so it's right about here. I don't think it's that deep actually. That couldn't be with the Garrett pinpointer picking it up like that. So it's about 2 or 3 inches away, right down there. So let's go ahead and get the blade out and see if we can get under it. See what it is. Alright, hold the camera. Okay. Alright, it's about 3 or 4 inches down. Move some of this out of the way so you guys can see it when I get it out of there. So should be right. There it is. See it? It's a greenie. Oh, I hope it's a weedy. Hope it's a weedy. Come on, be a weedy. Well, there's Lincoln on the front. Can you see the date yet? Alright, enough of the suspense. I'll flip it over. Now, it's a memorial. Okay. Oh wow. I think I can see the date now. Where's that? Gotta zoom in. There it is. 72D. Alright. Another copper. Very good. See you at the next target. Alright, this may be a fun way to round up the hunt. Looks like I've got a little toy car down inside there. This came in really good on the Garrett. See if I can dig around it. What in the world it's doing 7-8 inches down, but it doesn't look very old. I suppose it could be though. In which case I don't want to destroy it. I've found a lot of Tootsie toys over the years, and some of them are pretty nice. Stick around it. Looks like a little fire truck or something. What do we got? Oh, it looks like a locomotive. Where is it? There it is. Looks like a locomotive, like a train. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Oh, that would be cool. What is it? Yep. Oh, that's cool. Right on. Little train engine locomotive. That's pretty cool. Let me get it cleaned up, and I'll show you that later. Oh, it's cool. Right on. Alright, either next target or I'll see you at the roundup. Alright, hey guys, Duster Dan back here at the final roundup for my April 26th, 2016 Running Springs, California local mountain hunt. No big deal, found a few items, but it was fun and really enjoyed getting out and getting a break from the roofing work, and just wanted to show you guys what I found. Now I took my Garrett AT Pro out and was having a lot of trouble in the mountains where there's a lot of iron and whatnot in the soil and in the rocks, and so I was fiddling around with the settings and controls on it, and by the time I got about, I'd say, halfway through the hunt, I started to get the machine to settle down a bit and was able to hone in on some of the more likely targets. But anyway, early on, I think I found the first 4 coins up alongside the driveway. So for you newer detectorists, and even a reminder to the veterans, a lot of times where people get in and out of their vehicles alongside a driveway, any place where there's dirt or grass or even gravel, people drop a lot of stuff alongside of driveways. So I just wanted to throw that out there as a reminder and a tip for you guys who are out there wondering, okay, when you get to a residence and you want to know where to hunt it, you know, along the front walkways by the front of the house, and also alongside the driveways if there's dirt or grass. That's been my experience. I found lots of good targets along there. So today I just found a few decent ones. As you can see up at the top, I've got some copper fittings. These rung up really nice in the 80s. These didn't ring up. These are you know, just minerals, but I noticed them there. They're rose quartz, or they look to be rose quartz. This one's really sandy and grainy, and this one's really crystallized. I figured I'd just tumble those along with the coins as I clean them, and maybe be able to make some jewelry out of those. They're kind of nice. Alright, so my wife just informed me she needs to run the vacuum, so I apologize for the jet aircraft in the background, the whining noise, the turbine. Anyways, getting back to the roundup, I don't know what this was. I found a lot of screws, real short sheet metal screws in the soil up there. Somebody was actually obviously building something or dropped a lot of them, but this is actually not a screw. It's just a little thingy of some sort. I'll zoom in on it so you can see. It's too symmetric, and it doesn't have the threads and come to a point. It almost looks like a rivet of some kind. Very symmetric. So anyways, I have no idea what it is. It's not a piece of jewelry, it's iron. So like I said, I just called it a thingy. Okay, and starting down here, I found a copper penny first early on. No, I found a nickel first, and then either a quarter or a penny. I'm not sure the order. I forget. You guys can tell on the video. So anyways, 66 quarter, 77 nickel, 72 copper penny, 75 penny, and of course the infamous Zinkins. Hate those things. I'm sure you do too. But you know, if you if you want to find the good stuff, a lot of times you have to dig the lower numbered targets on the ID. So anyways, that's oh, forgot my locomotive. This I found at the end of the hunt in the driveway. This thing was about 8 inches down. This is really cool. I looked on the bottom. It's made by Matchbox, 1978 locomotive, replica of a steam engine. This thing is really cool, and the wheels still roll and the whole 9 yards. Look at that, nice and smooth. I was hoping it would be older, some kind of a Tootsie toy, but it's not. But it's pretty cool anyways. So that's my hunt. What I'll probably do, especially if I get the job up there, it's a re-roof job, and my re-roof customer already said that I could hunt the property. So probably what I'll do is I will take my Teknetics Delta 4000 up there next time, because the Teknetics is par excellence at discriminating between good and bad targets. I have found more stuff with that Teknetics in a shorter period of time than anybody else I've ever seen on any video or anybody else I've ever hunted with using a different kind of machine. The problem with the Teknetics is this. It uses a small stock coil in order to be that accurate. I think it's a 7 or 8 inch coil. It's not a double D coil, so it doesn't have those special features. And it's not that deep. It's pretty powerful, but it's not very deep. And so that means about 5 inches is my max depth with the Teknetics Delta 4000. I think that actually has something to do with the discriminating properties of the Teknetics as compared to other machines like my Garrett AT Pro. That Garrett AT Pro, man, that thing can see down 12 inches on some occasions. And but the problem with that is it picks up every tone down there that has anything to do with metal. And so it makes it really hard to tune out and discriminate between the good and the bad targets. So I'm sure I'll get better with it over time, and I'll learn how to use it as I've learned how to use my Teknetics. So I love that Teknetics, but it's just not deep enough to get down into the vintage range, the old silver range, where you got, you know, targets, good silver targets, 8, 9, 10, 12 inches deep. And so that's the drawback. But I'm not going to get down that far on that property anyways. And so trying to use the Garrett up there is counterproductive at this point. And I could screen that, you know, I could canvas that entire property probably in a couple hours with my Teknetics, and I could find every single coin on that property, maybe with the exception of 1 or 2. So that's what I'm going to do next time. I love the depth of the Garrett, but the discriminating abilities of the Teknetics and the ID accuracy on that is par excellence. I've never seen any machine do a better job of identifying what's in the ground in the first 5 inches of topsoil than that Teknetics. So if you've got a Teknetics, be encouraged. Obviously you can't go deep with them like you can many of the much higher end machines, but if you learn that Teknetics, you will be able to compete with anybody out there. Like I said, I like my Garrett. I stand by the Garrett. I found more stuff on my own property long after I came through with my Teknetics on my own property. So anyways, enough chatting, enough of the jabber. Just wanted to give a shout out to the Teknetics and let you know in the future I'm going to go up there and use that as well. And in that way I'll kind of do a side-by-side comparison, and I will show you if I can find anything else up there with the Teknetics, and I'll draw attention back to this video mentioning that I already went through that property with my Garrett and show just what the Teknetics can do. I may not find anything else. There may not be anything else there, but at least I'm going to try. I'm going to give the Teknetics a try and see what else I can find up there, and see how much better, if at all, the Delta 4000 can do. So anyways, that's my video. That's the roundup for my April 26th metal detecting hunt in the local mountains. Y'all, hope you have a blessed week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Click like down below, and get your videos up there too if you have the time. I know getting videos up is a very time-consuming process, almost like writing a book, but it's well worth it to all the rest of us in the metal detecting community. We learn from one another, we encourage one another, and it's just a great all-around camaraderie and a break from the mundane and the typical day-to-day responsibilities that most, if not all of us have. So anyways, just wanted to say thanks, and God bless y'all, and I'll see you out there on the hunt. Dan out.